Did you know that 72% of adults report feeling stressed about money at least some of the time? That's a staggering number. It's not a number we should ignore. Financial stress is a prevalent burden that many of us carry, often in silence. It's a heavy weight that doesn't just affect our wallets, but also our mental and physical health. When we're constantly worried about making ends meet, paying off debts, or uncertain about our financial future, it can lead to sleepless nights, anxiety, depression, and even physical ailments like headaches and heart disease. It's a vicious cycle that keeps us locked in a state of stress. But the importance of managing financial stress cannot be overstated. It's not just about having more money in your bank account, but also about improving your overall well-being. The good news? You're not alone in this journey. But don't worry, we have 10 practical strategies that can help alleviate your financial anxiousness and stress. The first step in overcoming financial stress is to fully understand your financial situation. Picture this. John, a hard-working professional, was often anxious about money. He felt like he was always on the edge, barely making ends meet. But it wasn't until he sat down one day and took stock of his income, expenses, debts and savings that he truly understood his financial standing. It was a tough pill to swallow, but it was also liberating. Facing the reality of your financial situation can be tough, but it's the first step towards financial freedom. Once you understand your financial situation, it's time to create a budget. Picture Jane, a single mother of two, drowning in bills and debt. She decided to take charge, creating a comprehensive budget that detailed her income and every expense. By sticking to this financial roadmap, Jane was able to manage her money effectively, gradually reducing her stress. You see, a budget isn't restricting, it's liberating. It's a simple yet powerful tool that can give you control over your finances. The third strategy is to cut unnecessary expenses. Imagine this. A gentleman named Robert found himself bewildered by his dwindling savings. Upon a closer look, he discovered he was spending hundreds of dollars on subscriptions he no longer used and pricey coffee trips. By simply cutting these out, he was able to ease his financial stress significantly. We all have our own Robert moments where we can identify and eliminate needless expenses. Remember, every little bit counts when it comes to saving money. The fourth strategy for overcoming financial stress is to prioritize paying off debt. Imagine you're in the shoes of John, a man once suffocating under a mountain of debt. How did he find his breath again? He made a plan. John started by listing all his debts from the smallest to the largest. Then he tackled them one at a time, starting with the smallest. Each debt cleared was a victory, a step towards financial freedom. Being in debt can be incredibly stressful, but having a plan to pay it off can provide a sense of relief. The fifth strategy is to build an emergency fund. Let's think about Jane, a single mother of two. She used to struggle with unexpected expenses until she started putting a small portion of her income aside every month. Over time, this money piled up into a substantial emergency fund. When her car broke down unexpectedly one day, instead of turning to credit cards or loans, she had her own savings to rely on. An emergency fund can provide a safety net and peace of mind. The sixth strategy is to seek professional help if needed. Picture this. Sam was drowning in debt, sleepless nights and worry-filled days, but then he sought help from a financial advisor. This professional guided him, providing practical steps to manage his money. They developed a plan, and gradually Sam regained control over his finances. His stress dissipated, replaced by newfound confidence. So remember, professionals exist to help you navigate through your financial worries. Don't be afraid to seek help if you're feeling overwhelmed by your financial situation. The seventh strategy is to practice mindfulness. Picture this. There was once a woman named Jane. Every day, Jane found herself spiraling into worry over her financial situation. Then she discovered mindfulness. Jane started to live in the present, focusing on her breathing, thoughts, and feelings. She let go of her financial worries, not ignoring them, but accepting them as they are. And guess what? Her stress levels plummeted. Mindfulness can help reduce stress and improve your overall well-being. The eighth strategy is to exercise regularly. Let's take a leaf from Jane's book. Jane was always neck-deep in financial worries until she discovered the power of regular exercise. Every morning, she laced up her running shoes and hit the park. It was a simple act, but it worked like magic. The fresh air, the rhythm of her footsteps, it all helped clear her mind. She started making better financial decisions. Exercise not only improves your physical health, but it can also improve your mental health and reduce stress. The ninth strategy is to ensure you're getting enough sleep. Let's take a leaf out of Jane's book. She was constantly worried about her finances, leading to restless nights. Once she started prioritizing her sleep, she noticed a difference. Her mind was clearer, she made better decisions, and her stress levels decreased. She was able to tackle her financial problems with a fresh perspective. Remember, sleep isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Sleep is essential for overall health and can significantly reduce stress levels. The 10th and final strategy is to stay positive. Let's consider the tale of Oliver, a man who once found himself drowning in debt. Despite the odds, he chose to view his situation not as a disaster, but as a challenge. This perspective shift didn't magically erase his debts, but it fueled his determination to combat them. He worked diligently, made sacrifices, and eventually his financial situation improved. Staying positive can help you navigate through financial stress and come out stronger on the other side. Financial stress is common, but it doesn't have to control your life. We've explored 10 strategies that can help you navigate through these financial storms. Understanding your financial situation is a critical first step, followed by creating a budget and trimming unnecessary expenses. Prioritizing debt repayment and building an emergency fund can provide you with a financial safety net. If things are particularly tough, do not hesitate to seek professional help, and remember, caring for your mental health is just as important. Practice mindfulness, exercise regularly, get enough sleep, and stay positive. These strategies aren't a magic wand, they require commitment and consistency. But implementing them can transform your financial life and, in turn, your overall well-being. Remember, you have the power to overcome financial stress. If you found these strategies helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content like this.